Obviously, that appointment did not go how I wanted it to go. The same thing is happening again. It's just really frustrating. I just don't know how much longer I can keep this up. After the first miscarriage, we didn't know if we wanted to ever try again because it just hurt so bad. And eventually we kind of got better and hopeful, and we tried again, and then we got pregnant, and I just don't know like what I could be doing differently or what's wrong. I just don't understand why I'd be allowed to get pregnant only to have it taken away. It just doesn't make sense. I just wish I wouldn't get pregnant at all, because this is worse. I'm trying to stay so positive. Like, I don't know if I want to try again after this. Like, I don't know if I can keep going through this. Like, I mean, I hear of women having 12 and 13 miscarriages. Like, how do you do that? Like, how do you keep going? I mean, I was so frustrated last time. I was, like, almost ready to tie my tubes just so I wouldn't have to go through the pain again. It's just so unfair. And I know life is unfair. It doesn't make it suck any less. I just pull myself together. Just try to get through the day. Like, the boys have gymnastics tonight. Like, how do I put on a face and just keep going? I guess it's because you don't have a choice when you're a parent. You just put your feelings to the side and you get it done. And it's just so hard to put on a smiling face when they get here, because they don't even know. Because I didn't want them to be hurt again if it went south. I'm sorry, but this is just what it's like, struggling with infertility. And this is just honest. And if you have been blessed with fertility, I just hope you understand how lucky you are and how blessed you are, and just please don't take that for granted. And I'm just so sorry to any of you watching this that know this pain, because it's just the worst pain. I would not wish it on my worst enemy. I would not wish this on anyone. But I appreciate you guys sticking through this and bearing with me. Hi guys, I am sorry the lighting is so bad, but it's dark in here right now because I need that. But I'm home from the hospital finally. Right now I'm really sore and my back is killing me. That is the worst thing right now for me, is the back pain. I kind of expected this. The last miscarriage, I had back labor, so my doctor kind of assumed that the back would be where I felt most of my pain, and it is. But my husband has gone to pick me up some ibuprofen, and I've got my heating pad, which is a lifesaver if you are unfortunately going through this or going to be going through this. I would highly recommend to get you a heating pad. I think we paid like 15 or 20 bucks for this at Target, and it helped me so much my last miscarriage. I think I ended up laying on it for almost 2 weeks, and it's already helping. I didn't realize until I got up out of the car to come in the house how sore I was. And then I'm light bleeding. It's not anything major, and I'm having a few random cramps, but they're not really consistent and they're not super unbearable at the moment. She said those might get a little bit worse as the day and tomorrow goes on, but right now it's mostly in my back. Everything went well. We did have a plan to see the baby after the surgery, and we were planning on taking it to the funeral home to have it cremated and put their ashes in a locket for me to wear. But unfortunately the baby had kind of been absorbed, and so unfortunately we won't be able to do that. So we allowed the hospital to take care of the remains, and they will bury the remains for us at no charge, and they have ceremonies every 3 to 6 months. Oh, it's like, what is that? It's my nausea scopolamine patch. They're gonna handle that for us, and if the baby hadn't already, kind of dissolved and got absorbed, we were gonna have it cremated. But she did take some of the placental tissue and is going to be having that sent off for testing. And she said we would get the results in about a month, which will also tell us the gender, which I'm going to go ahead and record this now because I've thought since the second I found out I was pregnant that it was a boy. So we'll see if I was right. My grandmother has the kids today so that I can recover a little bit. My husband is called in sick to work today. Not called in sick, but called in so that he could take me, and he is going to get some medicine for me right now. And I finally got to eat. It's 4 o'clock and I haven't ate since 9 o'clock last night, so I was kind of hungry. The nurses were really great. My doctor was really great. She held my hand the entire time I was going to sleep, and I started to get emotional when I was going to sleep, and of course I was extremely emotional when I woke up, and this makes it final, and it really sucks. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. And with it being final, especially last time and already this time, it feels like something is missing from your body, like something is not right. And I have heard before that people said it's just like, oh, there's a hole, like something is just missing. And I felt that last time, and I feel that already, and it's gonna be a long road. We have some big decisions to make. You're never more fertile than after you've just been pregnant, and which is probably how we got pregnant so fast this time after 4 or 5 years of infertility. So our doctor is really wanting us to go ahead and after, 1 month to try to get pregnant again right away. And my husband is definitely not ready for that. I am not sure how I feel about that at this point. I really would love to get our test results back before we even make any type of decisions, seeing as that now we've had 2 in a row, but we don't have test results from the first one, so I wish we could compare the 2. But I'm really torn between I'm not really ready to try again, but if I pass this opportunity up, will it be another 5 years before I can get pregnant? Or when we are ready to try to get pregnant again, will it just be the never-ending infertility? So, I don't know. We have some decisions to make, and right now we just don't know what we're gonna do. No, I don't really have much else to say. I'm just going to lay here on my heating pad. My husband gets back, I'm going to take my medicine, and I'm probably going to be sleeping for a while. The nurse, as soon as I woke up from anesthesia, I was like, please, I have 3 kids at home. Can't you let me sleep a little longer? She's like, I wish. So, but I'm really thankful for everyone at the hospital. They were really great. Every single person came in and, apologized for what we had to be there for, and was nothing but kind to us and my husband too. Most of the time they're not letting in visitors, but our nurse was dead set that the father needs to be in there for this. So I really appreciated that, and I also really appreciated that my nurse had actually gone through this, and she said, some people come in here and it's no big deal because to them it's just a sack of cells, or it's not, full term or whatever. And she said, I know this is not that for you. This is your baby. And she was great. It was as great as that experience could be. So my husband should be home with my medicine soon. I'm going to just try to take it easy. If you're local to me, just so you guys know, my 3 babies did not know that we were pregnant. We were waiting until the gender reveal. That way they could find out the gender and everything on that one day. And so we've decided not to tell them right now. Our oldest especially took it very hard. Our last pregnancy, he was very angry at God, and well, he can join the club because I'm not real happy with him either, but he just had a lot of anger and he was really upset, and I totally understand. I just don't want to put him through that. If I can spare anybody a little bit of pain from this, I will do it. Some people are going to be like, why are you doing this? But there's not a lot of videos on here about what to expect post. Well, I call it a DNC, but it's actually called a DNE when you have a miscarriage. But there's not a lot out there about what to expect, so I'm just trying to vlog the reality of what we're going through, because it's so much more common than people think, and it's a really isolating feeling too. So if you're on here and you've gone through this or are going through this, I'm so sorry, and know that if there's anything I can do to help you or any kind of comfort I can provide, please don't hesitate to comment or message me. Nobody should be dealing with this alone. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll check in with you later. Bye.